Bearcats under the Bengals big top on Wednesday. Scott Satterfield, thoughts on playing in a pro facility?
It's great for us, if we get some inclement weather. We've had great weather, by the way, though, here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And this time of year is kind of hit or miss, but it's been awesome. But today, a little windy, a little rainy, stormy, and to be able to come over here has been awesome. It's a good change up for our guys, change of scenery, and to be able to come in here. And we got some good work in here today, and that's what it's all about in the spring, because you only get 15 opportunities. We don't want to miss a day. You know what? I like it. I mean, it seems chaotic at times. You got guys, fussing and all this and that, but it's all part of it. It's part of the competitive spirit that the coaches have, that the players have. Depending on what side of the ball you're on, you think you made the play. Defense thinks they, get a sack or tackle for loss every time. Offense thinks they didn't get tackled. I mean, it goes back and forth. When you're a freshman and you can graduate early and get here in January, you're going to get reps. Like all these freshmen are getting tons of reps. I mean, I was looking at them today. I mean, they're up and over 250 reps in spring. It's hard to replace those reps. The first practice, he started making plays. We're just in helmets, and I'm like, wow, You didn't know he was going to be able to pull his trigger like he does. And he plays downhill, very physical player. Now, we saw that on film. The thing that I didn't know was how fast he plays. I mean, he plays extremely fast. From the day one, he's looked like he belongs in college football right from the start. Sometimes as a freshman, you maybe don't look that way yet, but he's playing that way, and it's been really good to see. The growth that these guys will get this summer because they have gone through this spring is tremendous. The thing about it, the other freshmen will be here this summer. They don't know. They're just getting summer workouts. And then August hits, and you got to Camp Higher Ground, and their eyes are about this big, and they're like, what's happening? These guys, they're going to come into Higher Ground, with a purpose, because they already went through 15 practices. They made some mistakes, and they grew from it, and they learned from it. I think that's a big difference. It's a tremendous jump with these guys that they'll have over the guys that are coming in. It just means the guys, when they come here, they're going to have to do a little bit of extra stuff and try to get as quickly acclimated as they can when they get here. Yeah, the first time we went past, we threw him out there. He left the practice field. His arms from his shoulder to his hands were all bruised, scratched. He had blood coming down his elbow. I was like, man, you had never felt like this. He's like, no, coach. But he's gotten better. Every practice he gets better and better. Last practice had a pick down the field, about 45 yards down the field. A couple plays before that, he had a sack. So I think he's got a lot of ability. He's still learning a lot. He's never really played defense, and so for him, every day he gets a ton of reps. This is great. Another one of these guys this summer will go back, study the film, have that in his computer, and then be a lot better as we get to Higher Ground. I think by having played offense, he's gonna look at formations, he's gonna see tendencies, he's gonna see alignment, and have an idea about maybe where the ball is going, if it's run or pass. It should give him a leg up on the guys just by having played offense, and certainly he knows the play calls now here, right? So that should give him a leg up as well. Although we are huddling a lot more, so you get to hear her calls. So, but no, I think he'll be fine. It just needs to get a ton of reps. I'm able to talk to him and tell him a little bit more than maybe you would ordinarily now. I think that really helps. You're literally able to talk right to the quarterback as if you're standing right beside him. You've got a microphone that you're talking into. They have an earpiece in their helmet, and they're getting to hear everything you're saying. So you're telling them the play call. As they're walking up to the line of scrimmage, you can say, hey, we're thinking taking the hitch right here, but if he's here, then we're going to look into the corner route. Don't forget about your back. That's the last thing they hear, and all of a sudden they're snapping the football. So it's in their head as opposed to you're signaling on the sideline, and now they have to just think all those things before they snap the ball. So it's really just a little bit of kind of a cheat code. I like it, and the quarterbacks really like it. They really get a good feel for what we're thinking. So when we call a play, hey, we're thinking this. And so we're all on the same page, so it's very beneficial. Yeah, you have to be. You're not sitting there talking all the way up before he snaps the ball. So in the game, we'll have to the 15 seconds on the shot clock, right? So out here, we don't have that, so we can talk to them the whole time. But I'm cognizant of that. I'm just trying to give them pertinent information and then let them concentrate on what the play is going to be.